Hey girls, did you know when you wear a lot of makeup, that spelling though, nice guys think you're ugly? Tips Fedora. Hello Redditors of the internet, Noble Xenon here, and welcome to r/NiceGuys, part 69. Say it with me now, nice. Let's get started. A woman's idea of let's just be friends is, hey, listen to all my problems and keep me company while I sleep with someone else. And the reply? I know, right? My male friends are the same too. They're never down for effing. They always just want to play Xbox and watch films and then go back to their missus. Absolute. This next one's just titled, Oh. Ya ever befriend someone with no friends and start to realize why they got no friends? And the nice guy replies, now I'm wondering if people feel this way about me. There needs to be a block all women button. This is trash. And to catch up Redditor comments, he looked to be headed towards self-realization. But then it's the females was suddenly an option. Oh, those damn females. For this next one, almost had to block an old coworker for posting this. When a good man becomes tired of being mistreated, that's when society should fear. Because he will make a post with a picture of Joker and go back to his normal routine. Meanwhile, people in the comments can't get a joke. Oh, Redditors. This one, however, is not so much of a joke. It's fresh off the oven, r/off my chest. Why do nice guys finish last? The ones who respect women and want only to love one girl? Why is it that all the toxic guys get the girls while the nice guys are wondering what they did wrong? They really are starting to sound the same, aren't they? I'm so average lols. I also moved in my condo, so ready to start being available for you too. Can we do dinner? I don't do anything quote weird. I am most normal and down-to-earth guy. If I did anything, then you are way too sensitive in whatever way you are. ... You will stay single your entire life, and you are average looking, average body, weird looking nose, with absolutely no personality, with no ability to do anything fun, go anywhere and live life, so you probably did me a great favor here and saved myself some time. You look no different than that average Joe, and they look more fun and weird. You are the weirdo, not me. It's been 4 minutes since you asked for dinner. It's over, guys. The nice guys are done. On r/purple pill debate, how many pills are there gonna be? If women don't like nice guys or find them to be boring, does that mean it's over for genuine nice guys? Since women don't like nice guys or find them to be quote boring, or think they're just putting a facade, does that mean it's over for guys who are genuinely nice? I'm not really the type of guy that likes to treat people like shit just to prove a point, unless they mess with me first, but even then, I'm more of the turn the other cheek type of guy, and starting fights or arguments just seems childish to me. On the other hand, I don't want my girlfriend to think I'm only being nice just for the sake of seeking approval. Seriously, I'm just shocked to find out how many women think so lowly of nice guys that they think every kind act we do is just for the sake of seeking approval instead of, you know, actually wanting the best for people. You don't even get rewarded by being kind anyway, so it makes no sense for them to make such assumptions. It's not that people think being nice is boring, it's just that people think that it's the bare minimum for human courtesy, and not anything that's gonna make you stand out as more attractive or anything like that. Just don't think it's over though. For this next one, wow, what a nice guy. Shh, honey dear, don't tell anyone. Let's keep it a little secret, okay, sweetie? I asked you several times to please leave me alone. Please respect my wishes. If you ever cared about me at all, you would do so. Females love to play hard to get. You're being a little teased, but I like that. You know I can take good care for you, provide for you everything you need emotionally, physically, mentally, sexually, financially. I'm a good guy. Aren't you sick of all these knuckleheads and losers you surround yourself with? You are wasting the best years of your life, not to mention the best years to breed. Ah yes, so nice, thinking of her as something to breed. For this next one, I truly cannot fathom why some guys are like this. Me, a very handsome young man, 5'11". You already know incels are gonna think it's over just by the height. Some college, single, man, want to date but nothing serious, seeking a woman for friends. And the profile? Getting denied by pretty girls and ugly girls, fat girls and skinny girls, and I'm being nice and don't get a reply, and then I be an a-hole cause that's obviously what y'all want and still get denied. I'm not gonna pray for y'all on this app here, cause for denying me my right to some coochie, I hope the majority of you baby mama bees stay dry like you left me. Free the coochie, B. Wow. The right to some coochie, where in the Constitution is that? And let's also take a look at his conversation starter. Y'all done wasted my time. You will not get a dime out of me. Y'all on this sap left me beating my one too many times. High and dry. If you suck in D, I hope you don't get nothing but a dub, B. You dub, bees. Wow, that's not a conversation starter, that's a conversation stopper. But we're not done just yet. Everything about you is sounding perfect. If you such a nerd, how you not smart enough to realize greatness just message you first? And he simply replied with a laughing emoji. By the way, if you're really enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and a little notification bell, but only if you really want to though. And now, the guy I met in high school posted this about how to get out of the quote friend zone, that mythical place nice guys just seem to end up in every time. I think I just learned the best comeback for when you're actively getting friend zoned by someone you've loved for an extended period of time. Only works if you've already established a relationship though, and if it's in person and not over text or the phone, or a little kitten on Discord. Doesn't guarantee success or anything, but it makes things very clear. Here's the quote. Do you just want to be friends, or do you just want to avoid commitment while lacking the balls to turn me down properly, keeping me in limbo? Cause I'm pretty sure that would make you the worst person ever. However they initially react should help you determine your next move. Here's a few personal suggestions. If they appear to take it to heart and appear to regret their choice immediately, laugh or chuckle, and say that you're teasing them in return for their cruel joke. And then, ask them to take you out on a proper date instead. If they stutter or hesitate for more than a few seconds, then you hit the nail on the head. They aren't worth being friends with, let alone are they even ready for a relationship. Just let them keep stuttering and walk away with the words, "You took too long, goodbye." If attempt to deny it, clearly state that you're not interested in settling for friendship, even if it's all a flat lie. Then turn around and walk away. If they try to stop you and then insist on being just friends, pull away and say, "Don't talk to me," and get out. But if they try to stop you and they apologize and change their tune, then say to them that it wasn't funny and tell them they need to make it up to you. If they don't automatically ask you out on a date or they ask you how, tell them to take you on a proper date and that you'll give them just the one chance. This is gonna take you from the friend zone to the enemy zone. For this next one, a guy I went on one date with kept telling me these random stories unprovoked. I told him he needs to go seek help. He ended up ghosting soon after and I blocked him. The ultimate power to stopping the nice guys, the block. Like many times, women will back away and distance themselves because they thought it was gonna be sexual. And then, the more they get to know me, now they want me to not touch them. Wait X amount of time before sex, one girl was trying to convince me to go celibate when she got to know me, and she had never been celibate before. Like as a good guy, I've always felt it's the crappy end of the stick to be treated second rate or worse when the other person proclaims to like me a lot, and I'm different, and they don't want to ruin it, and like in my eyes, they ruin it by showing me they would rather enjoy men who don't care about them or have any intention to. Wow. For this next one, this guy is 45 years old. And wow, that font though. If I've learned anything from the dating scene, it's that females don't want a nice guy or a gentleman anymore. They would rather have F-boys and bad boys. I can't be an F-boy and my heart is too big to be a bad boy. I've tried icing myself over and over and it just isn't me. With that being said, I believe it's time to let the bitterness set in and accept my fate, spelled F-A-I-T, for what it is. Here's to a great Monday and a wonderful week. Dude's 45 years old and still in the nice guys mentality. This next one came across this, which inspired them to make their very first Reddit post. You're dating a quote Chad, and he will dump you sooner than later. You're 19, so you still like the bad boys. You are suffering from the consequences of your own choices. Take some accountability for the fact that you like him specifically because he's a Chad. There are a million nice guys out there that wouldn't do what you're describing, but you don't like the nice guys. You're young, so you still think you have time to date the Chads and dismiss the nice guys. Huge mistake. Stop shopping above your price bracket. Lower your inflated standards and you'll find many truly nice guys in your own price bracket that will treat you great. Stop going for alphas and find yourself a nice beta while you're young. Keep chasing Chads and you'll end up the old cat lady by 30. What if she's going for Sigma males, huh? And shopping above your price bracket? Do you like go shopping for men like you're at a supermarket? Yes, we have Sigma males $24.99, alpha males $12.99, and our beta males are on sale for only $2.99. Quite a deal. And now Kane seems to think he can make better choices for women than they can make for themselves. The answer is very simple. Women are not attracted to nice men. They are attracted to jerks, abusers, and criminals. This is why for all of human history and in all cultures, society had to control females' choices. Because they universally made bad ones. What? If it was up to women, then the intellectuals, inventors, scientists, and civilized men would never breed and society would degrade. Only in the West, in the modern era, have we made the mistake of allowing females freedom of choice in mates and voting, so our civilization is devolving rapidly towards idiocracy. And now we go to good old Whisper, where we can find all sorts of nice guys. Girls would claim personality, humor, and kindness matter most, but then choose tall, big, but egotistical, humorless, and manipulative guys over the average guy that's funny, kind, and has goals. I'm curious to know, why do nice guys call popular guys Chad? The name peaked in popularity from 1972 to 1983, so the average Chad is pushing 50, balding with a mortgage and pension plans. Is this what all the girls go for nowadays? Is this what you guys so call the alpha Chad? Maybe they're looking for the alpha daddy. No, I'm gonna stop now. For this next one, when he said but, it all went downhill. R/ask. Do you think girls block people more often than guys do? Yes and no. Yes, they'll get a lot of creepy guys, but men aren't usually as picky as women. A man will look at and talk to a woman and think nice butt or something like that, and we get on. Women have a list and usually it's unrealistic, especially if it's something like Tinder. Not 6 foot or rolling in money. Next. Bit simplistic, but stats bear it out. If you're meeting by the time she finds you ain't got a lot of money or 6 foot and look like Hugh Jackman on your way. Hey, I'd do alright, but I've seen it. Don't be surprised to see yourself on r/NiceGuys. And of all the parts he could possibly be on, he's on part 69. Moving on. For this next one, a guy gets called out and retorts that he actually can't stop attracting women, lol. More women have asked me to get laid than I've asked them. I really want that inside me. I've had women call businesses asking if I was there to get my number. Women leaving their number on the table even when I didn't ask for it. Women throwing themselves at me hoping I'd take the hint. I just pretend I don't, and I also never call them. Furthest thing from incel, sweetheart. I'm putting this on r/justneckbeardthings, and r/NiceGuys, and r/that happened because only your imagination would think that actually happened. First, he tries convincing me that I added him, but he actually added me. I decline the request. Now he sends me this, but we weren't ever friends. I decline the request. Maybe not nice guy material, but a frickin' weirdo for sure. Haha, that's funny. I almost told you to Google it, but figured out that would sound rude over text. But I'm positive I didn't add you. I don't add people unless I know them in person first. But you seem okay so far, with a silly little face. Hey, I'm gonna delete you, but I don't want you to take offense. I just don't really know you and I like to keep my life kinda private. Figured I'd let you know first. Nothing you did, just didn't want to be rude about it. I would have never noticed, no worries. And QDGM comments he's trying to create artificial scarcity. where he's the one rejecting you now and you're supposed to fall all over yourself to stop him. If I've read enough incel posts, they think this kind of thing works. Yeah, you're not gonna find true love using weird psychological tricks. You can't just trick the other person into falling in love with you. For this next one, I tried helping a guy I found complaining here. LOL, I got ghosted by a land whale for a chat even though we had everything in common, LMAO. I acted great around her, still ditched for a chat. And Tessa Does Reddit replies, wow, you suck so much, OMG. You can't want body positivity for men then turn around and call a woman who rejected you a land whale. Nice Guy replies, personality is a meme, LMAO. I dropped 95 pounds, LMAO. I'm still not good enough, LMAO. What is it with you and LMAO? And Tessa replies, nah, I'm out. I'm gonna go read my book instead of trying to help your whiny ass. I don't know why I wasted so much time on you. You don't want a discussion, you just want to complain about your looks and lack of partner. Get a dog if you want love so bad. They won't give a shit that you're ugly. You're the problem, not all of society. Yeah, reading a book is probably a hell of a lot more productive than talking to this nice guy, so... For this next one, this guy has the over-sexual sleeves and mats when he plays Yu-Gi-Oh, so I figured he might fit here. If there's one thing I hate that a girl or woman says, it's why can't I find myself a great guy who will treat me right and love me for me? Yawns. Angry emoji. You all too stuck on bad boys who are gonna use you and break your heart and don't see what's right in front of you. A good man that wants you for you and cares! Exclamation points. True facts. Sorry on the bluntness, but it's true. I may get heat, but I know this is knowledge. SMH. ... And nice guys invading this very own subreddit. It's the truth though, LMAO. If the dude is ugly and respects her, it's the friend zone. If he's attractive and a dealing thug who cheats on her, she's all over him. Foids have zero self-awareness. They don't want good men, they want good-looking a-holes. These incels expose themselves so easily by using words like foids, and that got 18 downvotes. Do you have any hobbies? Friends? Anything at all that could make you less bitter? This is just sad. Go outside and touch some grass or something. And the reply, LOL, I have a solid friend group, but why women treat my chat friends is all the proof I need. Did he mean like, but the way women treat my chat friends? My chat friends are toxic AF, but pull women like no tomorrow. Some of us didn't win the genetic lottery, and with women's nature, us ugly guys don't have a chance in today's dating market. LMAO. Again with this dating market stuff. For this next one, so a guy sent this to a friend of mine and thought it fit the sub. We want her to block him because he has made some creepy remarks before. And by the way, for a bit of context, the guy in the screenshot is 19 and my friend is 13, so a huge yikes incoming. I'm pretty stupid, or at least I was, because now I realize that there's nothing to do for me. My ex-girlfriend, drooling over an emo guy, frickin' a-hole that rejected her multiple times, but she always came back to him. The girl that liked me, she said she was going crazy for this dude, just because he was cool and popular. My old best friend, crying for days because a toxic piece of crap cheated on her with her best friend. But hey, she came back to him. Now you, even you, at the age of 13, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with us normal guys? Tell me, do we treat you too well? Do you want to get treated like crap by an a-hole? You said you never wanted to date someone with a high body count, and there you were. You also said you never wanted to date him, yet then you said yes. You liked a person like that so much that you've been thinking about them for over a year. Do you want me to treat you like an animal? Like an abandoned dog? What do I need to do so that you like me? I also bet that if we stopped talking, you would move on in just a few days. It's so obvious. Sorry, I'm gonna sleep now. Good night. No, she doesn't need to do anything but call the FBI. God damn. 13? For this next one, this person doesn't like women and they don't like men. What do you want? Why Gen Z and millennials don't want kids? Feminism, hypergamy, current divorce laws, selfishness, self-entitlement of women have forced lots of good men stepping down and checking out of marriage altogether. Instead of having men work very hard to support a family, now they spend most of their free time playing video games doing nothing, accomplishing nothing. This is in part because women have unrealistic expectations, and someone else simply replies, r/nice guys. For this next one, should I give him a chance? Christ, can a girl match me? I'm so bored. I'm a nice guy and I'm rich. I just want to chill with a nice girl. But girls be acting like I'm some sort of criminal cause I'm fat apparently. Holy F. Do one date before you judge me. Also, I work out, exercise, and eat healthy. I swear if you see how I live, you'll wonder why I'm fat. My hormones are screwed. I'm trying my best to not be fat. Holy F, just swipe right. I promise, I'm a super nice guy. But do you pinky promise though? That's the important part. I respect a woman always. I promise once you cuddle with me, you won't care that I'm fat. I have lots of muscles. I'm sure my body will feel nice to you. I lift weights. I work out. I bet you'd like me more than past skinny guys you've been with. I swear I'm a great guy. Just swipe right. I'm going insane from all this loneliness. Give me one chance. You won't regret it. And I'm rich, by the way. For this next one, random girls won't go out for dinner, but I'm offering to pay. I hate dealing with snobby girls. I've messaged several women on Facebook asking if I could take them out to dinner and none of them replied. How do you just not reply? They didn't even say no. I'm offering to pay for your dinner wherever you want to go, and you don't even acknowledge me? It's okay. I'll find a woman who appreciates me. I grew up with snobby stuck-up girls who thought they were better than everyone else, and I hate it, because most of my teenage memories are of me trying to measure up to snobby girls who never would even give me the time of day. Some women just think you're even unworthy to talk to them. They find it offensive. Those are the kinds of women I grew up with and keep running into. So, are you just like randomly messaging them out of the blue? I get you're frustrated after what happened during your teenage years, but random messages don't really work. For this next one, don't ever think I'd come across one myself, but here we are. Females does do this type of mess a lot, and they dang near get praised for rejecting the males. I don't know why these females like that, because when they do reject them, most of the time it's in a harsh manner for no reason, like all they gotta say is no, I'm sorry, and why they not interested instead of being disrespectful. He's still a king, because he could have led her on just for the entertainment like a lot of males do. Not all, but instead, he was honest with her. For this next one, there's one among us. It's not untrue. Women do go towards pieces of crap, usually ones with issues, but that's most of them, with 26 downvotes. Why is a nice guy here? We found a wild one. You know most women, eh, lol? Imagine being the exact kind of person a subreddit is directed towards and being blissfully unaware of it. Sorry buddy, being a woman myself, I can dub that as untrue, but you're in luck because this subreddit is directed towards guys like you. For this next one, I didn't even realize NiceGuys got married. His poor wife. The sad truth of the matter is this. Women claim to want a nice guy but actually want a guy who will treat her like she is a goddess whether she's one or not. It doesn't matter if he's a jerk, criminal, or anything else. As long as the woman feels like she's the center of the world, that is all she needs. The problem with wanting a nice guy is they tall get friend-zoned because with the level of nice women expect from a nice guy, he is also shy as hell because he doesn't want to offend her by hitting on her. By the time he get a comfortable, he is now a bestie instead of boyfriend material. So to my advice to girls seeking quote nice guys, reply to anyone who message you with a hello, start a conversation, figure out for yourself if they're nice instead of making assumptions or ignoring people based on speculations. Even the nice guys have breaking points, and some jerks are created by being jerked around. Sincerely, a happily married man. And now, I've never gotten a nice guy message before, but this was surprisingly mild lol. I know you're probably like, great, another random message, lol, but honestly, I'm not like most guys messaging you. I'm not just trying to get into your pants or nothing like that. I was just seeing if you wanted to talk and get to know each other. If not, that's fine, I understand. But if you like nice guys that are gentlemen who are old school in certain ways such as opening doors, bringing you flowers, and are respectful, message me back. Opening doors? Something that's common human courtesy? Oh my goodness, marry this man right now! I'm not asking you to trust me after one message, just asking for the opportunity to earn your trust, like I said. If not, no big deal, but it was worth a shot. And now we have the typical nice guy philosophy: blame women on the open MGTOW group. Women create misogynistic men. What? Men are taught to treat women with respect and how to be kind to them, and when men do exactly that, just to be second choice to a thug or toxic man, that is when men decide that being a good man to win over a woman is a waste of energy and time. And now, rejecting this guy caused him to diagnose me with autism. What? How does that even make sense? We'll see. Hey, I was wondering if you would share with me, what could I do to, get girls that want to date me? Is it my appearance? Should I shave? Is it what I say? Do I ask too many questions? Yes, you do. If you could help me to become more attractive, I would really appreciate it. Then the OP replies, it would be good if you could update your profile pictures. You looked a lot different from them. Also, I kind of felt like the Starbucks closing situation was just a ploy to get me to come into your house. Apart from that, I just don't know that there was a connection when we talked. Nice guy replies, please accept my apologies on inviting you to my place. I have AC and a place to sit and chat. I did not intend to make you uncomfortable with that. I will get a haircut and shave. Thank you for coming to meet me. I won't bother you again. And then he bothers them again. You know what? I look the same, just with slightly longer hair. Do either your vision is off or your autism has you seeing things. Either way, I'm not interested in seeing you again. Do not contact me again. Where did that come from? Don't ask questions if you don't want the answers to. You should probably see a therapist, instead of, trying to play therapist. I hope you can fix your attitude one day and find someone that's right for you. Bye. How dare you exploit a personal detail about my life? All because you got embarrassed by the answer to a question that you yourself asked. You must be such a fragile, lonely person. And the absolute entitlement of thinking that it's your date's responsibility to tell you when to shave and cut your hair. It seems like you're looking more for a surrogate mother than anything. Seriously, F you need help, and lots of it. For this next one, just get an extraordinary personality then, SMH. The premise of your argument is that I'm alone because I'm on here ranting all the time, which is clearly untrue. I'm alone because short men are literally invisible to women with an extraordinary personality, and years of failure beat out of me, so F you. Women don't deserve to be in love with two people at once, when some people can't even have one. For this next one, this comment randomly popped up in some group for making fun of cringy TikToks. Nice guy? I gave up on dating because I thought y'all loved this type of stuff. I don't understand it. I guess because he looks like Justin Bieber is why women like dudes like this. This is probably the most hilarious comment here. Saying women like dudes like this when the majority of the comments are roasting him? Bruh. Somebody's clearly not reading the comments. For this next one, his reply to people challenging this comment got progressively more unhinged. He genuinely believes he's one of the nice guys. LOL, women don't marry bad boys. They spend their teens and 20s sleeping with them, and occasionally bearing their demon offspring. LOL. Then, when these same women have been plowed more times than an Iowa cornfield, they look for a beta provider. That is to say, nice guy with a stable job. Here's what's changed. Decent men are started to say, no thanks, I'm not interested in Chad and Tyrone's leftovers. If I wasn't good enough for you in your prime, I don't want to be bothered with you in your decline. Enjoy your cat food and boxed wine. No hymen, no diamond. And this last one just keeps going and going and going. So my friend just had this conversation. It's her first nice guy. I mean, I've seen some nice guys in my day, but this guy is just out there. OP starts us off. Hey, sorry I didn't tell you over the phone, I need to work on my communication skills still. But while it was interesting to talk to you and I appreciate your time in doing so and reaching out to me, I'm not interested in continuing communication. You seem like a kind and interesting person, but I do not feel like we're a good match. I'm also not in a position where I would just want to go with it and see how it works, because if it's not a close match, I would rather focus on my life. I'll be moving to a different city, eventually once my clearance processes for my job, or finding a new job if it takes a lot more time to process. Best of luck to you and your family. Have a great vacation and rest. Also, I'd recommend joining ballroom or salsa dancing classes, going to jet lag and smaller music festivals in the future, joining meetup.com and couch surfing hangouts. Great places to meet people. And the nice guy replies, I appreciate the honesty, but would like to mention that it's hard to judge character off of just like a 20-minute conversation. Plus, I can't say that I'm bound to New York City either, so there's like potential for things to change. I would like to at least meet up once, and if you truly still feel the same way, then no problem, I'll leave you alone. Also, the knight in shining armor that you described in your preference is like a unicorn, but I think you and I would have a lot in common though. And if you don't feel comfortable meeting up, maybe you could do me the honors of at least chatting some more on the phone? You seem like a beautiful soul. I would regret to lose a potential opportunity to further a relationship. It's easy to talk to you. Feels organic. Plus, I'm an open book. I basically wear my heart on my sleeve, so you can definitely get a better understanding of me if we just talk some more. LOL, believe it or not, you're literally like the only girl I've come in contact with that has your type of qualities. And sorry that I'm not Elon Musk. I don't know, it just seems like there's no harm in at least just talking. Besides, like they say, best friends become best lovers, so you don't have to feel like you're committed to me. Let's become just friends first. I'm not a conservative LOL if that's what threw you off from our conversation. And the OP replies, I understand where you're coming from, but what I said in my texts above will not change. It's just a personality mismatch. I know when I click with someone, and while the conversation was organic, I've had better matches. I do not see a reason to keep the connection and start a friendship. I'm generally only friends with females, as there's always something more behind a mixed friendship. Nice guy replies, lol, ouch, the brutal honesty. I'm low-key hurt. Dang, I didn't even get a chance to prove my worth. You definitely feel adamant about your decision. Are you sure there's no way to budge your concrete decision? You don't leave room for doubt in your choices. Anyway, I appreciate the honesty, and it's okay if you feel like you click with someone more than me. I won't feel a type of way if you pursue connection with that other person too, but I don't think it's good to just burn bridges with a 20-minute conversation. By the way, this is just an observation, and correct me if I'm wrong, but considering that you were born into a late pregnancy, and with the way you lay out your thought process, am I right to assume you're somewhere on the Asperger's and autistic scale? It's okay, because my ex was a smart cookie like you, valedictorian, highest academic average, working towards med school, all that jazz. She too was somewhere on the autistic color wheel. Quote, what is it with these armchair psychologists today diagnosing people with autism? I don't get it. I guess the last thing I would like to say is that whatever wisdom and know-how that you're gonna pick up with age, you will always look at yourself with doubt at the younger version of you. Like the things you thought at 18 is a colossal difference from what you thought when you were like 14 or 16, and that always continues. So, I'm fluid with my worldly views, and I always have my doors open to change for the better, no matter how old I get. Anyway, well, it sucks that I lost your interest. If you change your mind, I'm still here, and will leave Monday open for you. At least, don't ghost or block me. Even if you don't move away from your opinion, it definitely can't hurt to remain acquaintances. I really don't know anyone from like the cliques. Maybe we could in some way help each other. I can't see me being a malice to you in any way. I really don't think it's a good idea to just toss away communication with a good person in general. I'd like to think of myself as lucky, just bumping into you, regardless of the outcome. Knowing a good person is already a rare thing in this world. Oh my god, that was a massive essay. And apparently in the conversation he was the same way, he just kept rambling on and on and on just like these texts for nearly an hour. And by the way, I don't want to ramble on any further, so let's just end it right here. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially The Lonely Galumba, That Ducking Bug, Spoonie the Rogue, Seth Southwell, Catalan Cormendi, Henrik Jeff Mickelson, Cole Pollock, and Bacon Cat. You can join in the link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.